knocking me down just builds me up.
Hello, Overwatch newbies. This is Suspect Amy, and I'm here to do a quick video about my super brief stint in Overwatch 2 and my forced retirement by Blizzard. I want to start by saying I'm actually not a total Overwatch noob. I do play sometimes on my roommate's account, and it's usually against bots or unranked quick play. This video is actually me playing using my roommate's account since I didn't record any footage of my own gameplay before I got banned. On his account, I usually play supports like Brig, Illari, or Kiriko. I'm not great, but I'm not horrendous. I only get called out for sucking maybe 1 out of every 5 games, which I feel is pretty good. I finally decided, hey, it's time I grew up. Put on my big girl pants and made my own Overwatch account. I have to say, the new player experience in the game is really terrible, especially if you want to play support. Here's the in-game hero picker, and here are your support options. Let me zoom in and elaborate. Pretty much every hero is locked, and you need to play a bunch of games to unlock them. It can take up to like 150 games to unlock all of the heroes. However, that still doesn't fully unlock everyone. Any heroes released in the last 3 seasons or something are locked in a different way, and you need to do some extra achievements to unlock them as well. For a game like Overwatch that requires a bit of counterpicking to do well against certain matchups, this hero locking really puts new players at a disadvantage. So I did what I usually do and just queued up as support in unranked. Ignore this game footage. I didn't record anything on my Suspect Amy account because it was so new, but this is me playing Brig on my roommate's account just as some background video. When I get into a game, I only have 3 heroes to choose from. Lucio, Mercy, and Moira, that's it, which is insane. Well, I did my best to learn Moira and I got by okay, but eventually I got into a game where another support chose Moira first. I ended up picking Mercy. I am not very familiar with her, but it's just unranked, so who cares, right? Well, I didn't do very well with her at all. The matchup was really bad for me. The enemy Sombra was actually very patient and killed me at the start of every fight. My team was getting really angry in chat saying I'm not healing enough and that I'm dying on purpose. I don't use chat. I always feel like it's best to just not respond when people are being toxic. If you start responding, people usually get worse. This might be a hot take, but I think my team should probably have made a little effort to help me whenever Sombra jumped me. What do you think? I also don't mind the toxic chat because honestly it's my fault too. I'm not very good at Mercy and I can admit it. A good Mercy can probably do some fancy flying or dodge Sombra better, but I wasn't able to figure it out this game. Normally I'd switch to Moira or Brig or Kiriko, and then I can pretty much ignore Sombra, but none of these were options for me because of how the game locks out so many heroes. I mean, only letting me play 3 supports out of 10 is just ridiculous. Actually, 2 out of 10 since the other support chose Moira. Anyways, to make a long story short, I just stayed on Mercy and tried my best, but I kept dying at the start of every fight. At the end, they flamed me some more, but I stayed positive and moved on to the next game and tried to learn from my mistakes. Around 48 hours later, my account was permanently banned. No warning first, just an instant ban. Not a temporary, like 30-day ban or something. No, this was a permanent ban. Not even an email explaining why it was banned. I opened a ticket to Blizzard support, and their reply linked to some default text about violating Code of Conduct. The Code of Conduct page is really generic. It basically says I did one of 3 things. I cheated, I was abusive in chat, or I had bad behavior in the game. I know I didn't cheat or abuse chat, so I must have been banned from people reporting me because they thought I was dying on purpose. I responded to the support ticket to get more details on why I was banned, and even tried to explain that I had 1 bad game, and Blizzard support just ignored me after that. I read online this is actually really common. There's a whole Reddit thread about people getting instant banned and not knowing why. I think this is a bad look for Blizzard. You guys might be saying, who cares, you played for 3 days, just create a new account and get back in there. Actually, I can't. Blizzard will not let you play Overwatch unless you tie your account to your phone number. So unless I have another phone number, which I don't, playing Overwatch is no longer an option for me. And that's my quick and dirty 3-day new player experience in Overwatch 2. I really wonder why Blizzard is so hostile to new players like this. Can a few people reporting me for 1 rough game really get me a lifetime ban from Overwatch? For one thing, I think a warning email before a permanent ban is the very least they could do to start. If I would have gotten a warning, I would have stopped queuing unranked and spent more time practicing different heroes against bots. The game could also use a tag in the scoreboard that shows people that I'm new and don't have many heroes unlocked, so I don't get reported as much. Either that or just giving new support players more than 3 heroes to choose from. I mean, come on. Anyways, that's all I have today. Thanks for watching my video. Bye everyone.